Hi everybody, my name is Chris Yancey. I am the Director of Bands here at Stratford. This is my second year at Stratford and I think my 14th year of teaching overall. We are very excited about this year and we want to go over a few things for you. First, we want to go over some of our expectations. Obviously this year is very different in band and we've been going through a lot of those procedures with the kids as we've had them now for several weeks coming into school for practice and summer band. First and foremost, you should have received emails with our kind of very specific procedures that we use specifically for after-school rehearsals, but I want to go over some of the things that we use in this room. This is obviously the band hall. Many of you have not been able to come into the band hall, especially if you are a new parent. So the students have, as you can kind of see on the sides, we have lockers that are assigned to each student. As they come in the morning, they can put their instruments up and then go to their classes if they're in person. As students come into class, we are now practicing in person in the band hall during class. It's because we got these bell covers. Let's see if I can get this spun around correctly for you. So we've got bell covers that go on every instrument. This is to prevent any aerosols that may be spread into the air. Students wear masks the entire time that they're not playing. Literally, they have a procedure down for removing the mask right before they play and then putting it right back up when they're not actively playing. We also have performance masks that are on the way and should be here any day that have actually a slit in the mask to allow for the mouthpiece to go into the mask so that the sides of the mouth and the nose are covered while they play. So it's very important that things are safe here. We also have pads that the brass can put down on the ground for any condensation that builds up in their horn so that we're not spreading germs on the floor. And we also have, as hopefully you can see here, blue X's that mark socially distant spots where the kids can safely participate in band. All of our stands and all of our equipment gets wiped down after each use. Okay, so our students have done a great job with that. Our virtual students, our expectation is that they, during class time, that they have a place where they can practice and that we devote the time to trying to kind of keep up with our digital classes. In this room, we have it set up so that this camera that I'm speaking into, as well as the two large TVs that are kind of outside the camera view here in the band hall on this far wall, allow for students, both digital and in person, to see each other and to both hear each other with what they're doing. So that's a really important thing that we do. So we ask that our virtual students are ready for that and able to participate as normally as we can possibly manage. Wanted to go over where you can find a lot of information for us. We are very lucky to have a great website at stratfordband.com. You can visit that website to get a lot of the information. It's been refreshed recently, and so we have a lot of things that are on there. That's a great place to start. For our students, our It's Learning page is a very good place where we keep all of our documents like our syllabus, our calendars, grading information. All that is all in our It's Learning page, and we expect kids to be checking and logging into that daily. That's also where we keep a lot of our music and scans of our music, we have to have students have digital copies of music, so we've been kind of make sure that everything that we normally hand out on paper is also available digitally. Please be on the lookout for my Sunday emails. Every Sunday, usually in the evening, you will get an email from me that has our weekly schedule and also upcoming events and detailed information about what that's going to look like. So please be on the lookout for those emails and just kind of be ready and check those. And it should be a really important part of keeping up with what we do in band. Thank you again, and I hope to meet all of you very soon.
Hi, my name is Perez. I am the Assistant Band Director here at Stratford High School. This is my third year at Stratford and my seventh year teaching overall. We're really excited to get this year started and going, and I just wanted to kind of mention a couple of things. First being, Mr. Yancey had made mention of an It's Learning page. On that It's Learning page, you can find all sorts of different information and resources that we give to the kids. One of them being our course syllabus. On that course syllabus, you can find all of our expectations for the class, our contact information, as well as our grading policies and procedures. Most importantly, how everything is weighted grade-wise. So just by the participation, that's what is heavily graded. That's what's heavily weighted. So it's an 80% weight on just the participation of it. So if students show up on time, if they have the right materials, then we're good to go. There's no problem there. And then the other 20% is actually going to be weighted on the performance itself. Again, we're not going to be grading the perfection of the performance, but rather the best possible performance that the student can provide at that moment in time. I also want to talk about tutorials real briefly. Tutorials for band either happen before school or after school. So if students need some help playing scales or playing the region music, trying to figure out specific rhythms in marching show music or concert music, they're welcome to come and meet with us either before or after school. Preferably before school, just because after school we've got a lot of things to do to kind of get ready for that after school rehearsal starting at 4 o'clock. But that time is also available as well, and it's by appointment only. So if a student does want to come and meet with us, they need to make sure that they email us prior to wanting to meet with us, and that way we can make sure that our schedule is open to be able to accommodate them. But other than that, we look forward to having a great year, and thank you so much.